This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heart Matters. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life, better personal life.
So this small gadget, you mean it can ruin my love life?
Yep.
How can it ruin my love life?
And it has.
Uh-huh.
There are many marriages or love stories that could have turned out very differently. But for this thing. But for the way this thing was handled. So we want to discuss which ways now, just our phone, just these gadgets of technology.
Yeah.
How do we prevent them from destroying what you searched for, worked so hard?
Yeah.
We suffer amnesia after we acquire something. We forget how much we worked, sought, how much we put into that thing.
Let me ask you, are we talking about a healthy relationship? Can a healthy relationship really be affected by the phone?
Yes.
Okay.
So
Let me listen.
now, it looks like a small gadget, but I want you to know it's a condensation of all, it's a convergence of everything in your life. That's where your banking is.
Yeah.
That's where your people are.
Yeah.
That's where they even use it to ask for directions nowadays.
Yeah.
But the elements that will destroy your marriage, that will interfere with your connection, we are going to list them. It's not usually the bank, because you're not always chatting with the bank.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you can use it as an excuse.
Yeah.
Some people are saved, like KCB.
I know. Yeah, M-Pesa.
And the first two lines are, dear customer, we are experiencing. But down there, down there,
Oh my.
as the dog left. So, if you just look at the popping of you won't even open it.
Yeah.
But they know what they're doing. So, this gadget is a convergence of everything
Yeah.
that we live for nowadays. And
Yeah.
if you want to know something has become like candy, look at how children are grabbing at it.
Yeah.
Children are instinctive. They don't have self-regulation. So look at
Yeah.
how they're grabbing at it before they can interact with the world. Before they can talk to you, before they can talk to each other, they know how to talk to the phone. This is like candy. There's something highly addictive. And when you look at, we always test with animals, children, those people are not so regulated to pretend.
Oh.
You know?
Yeah.
People go into the zoo and giving the gorilla the phone and runs away with it because they see you very big. There must be something there.
Wow.
I think the chimps are more, they're more mimic. They mimic.
Oh.
They mimic people more. So you see them very busy, just.
Oh my goodness.
The tablet.
Yeah.
So, all these tactics are telling you how the phone begins to replace the specialness you have with your partner. All these strategies are to tell you how unconsciously it begins to drift us apart. The first way is when we use the phones to avoid difficult conversations, when there's tension between us and we bury ourselves into the phone to pass that evening, to pass that car ride, uncomfortable car ride.
Yeah.
Just that time when we came together and the tension between us was becoming more evident and we were being forced to just say, let's talk about this.
Yeah.
Previously, when these gadgets were not there, some of those things were just automatic. That
Yeah.
when you feel too uncomfortable not talking, you sit with the discomfort until you decide to resolve it.
Yeah.
Now you can just pretend you're busy. Now you can just bury yourself into another world.
Yeah.
In parenting, we say some parents ask the watchman not to let the children out into the world, but then the parent brought the world into the children
Oh
the
my
phone.
goodness. Yeah.
Yeah. And I hope you know how far that has been abused, because we've been having of grisly murders that were organized through the phone. People they never met, but they think they've met.
Yeah.
You talk, you don't know each other, but you think you know each other. You have feelings, but you don't have the facts.
Yeah, we even developed feelings. We've never met.
Yes. So far as to go into giving your whole self naked, lights out, door locked.
Oh my.
And we cannot justify murder of a human being under any circumstances.
Yeah.
And we must keep repeating this to all of us, our daughters particularly,
Yeah.
that psychopaths have left the forests and the woods where they used to drag people. That time, serial killing used to happen out there in the wild.
Yeah.
Now, they have crept into the phones. Now, they have come into these gadgets.
Yeah.
And they're sneaking, they're talking to you while you are among your people. You're not there before they had to abduct you.
Yeah. Yeah. Today it's someone next to you, just a stranger next to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you are among your people, the safety of your family, but you're talking to.
You know, one lady told me that she got married to someone who had been a long-time friend, and yet they eventually divorced because he was battering her. So in my mind, I'm like, this is someone you had known for a very long time. So you had developed trust.
Yes, thinking you know them. You knew them in the capacity of a friend, not capacity of a partner.
Oh my.
We did a whole show on that, saying when you date a person you're familiar with for a long time, you're likely to over-trust, thinking they're not that new, you know?
Yeah.
There's no stranger danger. We come from the same this or the
Yeah.
other, our parents, or same church, or same community of some sort.
Yeah.
But when I ask you what contact you have been, many times it'll be on and off. After college, we went this. After high
Yeah.
school, we lost touch. Then we no, 1 year this. You are not really into how they are living, what they are changing, what they are consuming, where they are what they are talking, like how their philosophy is evolving, who they are becoming.
Wow. So that made me think that those strangers, those predators, sometimes can be some people we are even very familiar with.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that familiarity makes you think you know them.
Yeah.
The one way phone destroy our love is when we are using it to dodge what should be done, to avoid talking to each other,
Yeah.
and we run away from tension. No. Now, when somebody says I do, they don't always mean they can. They just mean they wish to.
Okay. Truth.
People go there saying I do, I do, I do.
Yeah.
And what do you do?
Uh-huh.
I can sit through uncomfortable conversations. I can talk when I'm unhappy. I can compose myself without screaming or collapsing or running away. I can I can hold space
Yeah.
for my feelings and your feelings.
Yeah.
I can come home even when we are not on talking terms.
Yeah.
I can pass by the shop, by the supermarket, by the market and get us foodstuffs. You know,
Wow.
we can do what needs to be done at home, even when Love-Dove is not there.
Yeah.
That is what I do means.
Yeah.
And because they summarize it for better for worse, people don't really quite break it. I think it should be broken down.
Yeah, you know, in weddings they make everything flowery. So let's not break it down to not today.
Oh, the premarital counseling should, isn't it?
Yes, yes,
The previous
yes.
build up.
Yeah.
But do we do build up? No. We jump to the conclusion, then we come to technicians asking them to patch it up.
How do I deal? There's a show we did and you were
Yes.
saying, how do I deal? Help
You
me.
know.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there are times when if at least we can avoid trying to look away into the phone and we find ourselves there in the kitchen trying to cook and conversations come up. I hope you know the best evenings is when you reconnect and have good conversations.
Yeah.
Best evenings are not always the steamy, explosive night in the bedroom. Your best love days, your best is when you can reconnect, have just that time. Many times it may not be seated on the sofa, it's while doing something together. It's not always this dating. You know, when you're dating, you go to sit somewhere.
Yeah.
So it deceives us. That's how we shall always be sitting.
Yeah.
Many times, life is so complex
Yeah.
that we create our quality time in the midst of the complexity. And it's only when we have the discipline we are riding through this car together and I don't have to call a person whom I know it will take 1 hour.
Yeah.
The conversation and then you're taken away from.
Yeah.
And I hope you know, by just avoiding the emotional conversations, people can talk logistics, plans,
Yes.
what needs to be done,
Yes.
and on the surface.
Yeah.
And they avoid digging, getting deep. They avoid going in.
Yeah.
We have a lot of scapegoats we can blame.
Mm.
Oh, there's this thing I'm checking. Oh, there's this. And we all know nowadays, because of entertainment and distraction of social media, you can doom scrolling, just passing time.
Who told you about? Why are you talking about me? Stop talking about me.
Just passing your time. And
Yeah.
you see.
I know. 2 hours, 3 hours.
Yes, and you're wondering what happened there.
Yeah.
Where did the time go? If you're just killing boredom, it was a free time. It's a planned thing, no problem. But it can eat into the marriage. When I know the moment you are unhappy, you bury yourself into the phone and we won't talk.
Yeah.
The moment we don't agree, the moment something, and I have to discern that you're not okay because I just noticed the last 2 hours you have not been talking.
Yeah.
I have to do guesswork, and by just seeing how you're deep into your
Yeah.
phone. That's one way to destroy. The second way a phone will destroy your union is when the phones become sacred cows.
Yeah. For sure.
When they are a no-go zone for your partner. Secrets are dirty things. They destroy connection.
Yeah.
When it appears like there's secrets, something you must hide with passwords, and you see, people are not children. When I see that you're always on high alert,
Yeah.
I know there's a state of, there's something so risky.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you wouldn't be working so hard to protect it.
Yeah.
This is not Greek. This is not rocket science. And if you look at it, you can see it.
Yeah.
When a person has nothing to hide, they do not behave like they are a suspect.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they are thief was just seen the police.
That's true. Is it justifiable for me to put a password on my phone because my partner keeps intruding and hounding me about the things they find there? Like, why were you talking to that client like that? Why are you talking to your
You
therapist?
can, but it's not a solution. You're just creating a bigger problem because now they will reverse and say you're the one who's secretive.
What are my options?
You're supposed to deal with their paranoia. It is the main problem here. The very fact that you're suspicious and keep digging up issues, we go for therapy, we discuss it, we take, because I don't want to start now managing you by hiding me.
So you see, when they intrude in my phone, they also interfere with the trust. So the trust is gone. Even if we go for therapy or we try something else, I don't trust them. Now I'm looking over my shoulder.
That's a kind of trust that you can rebuild by just showing you're different now. So some people have a perfect alibi excuse that their previous partner was cheating through the phone.
Yeah.
But I'm not your previous partner. It's your business to get healed. And that's why what she can do with this guy. She left. He wanted her, but she didn't feel it. She released him, went on with her life. But now he has not moved on. He keeps calling me on the phone saying, oh, you destroyed me emotionally. Oh, I can't concentrate. Oh, and she's feeling all this guilt. I had unblocked him. I'm asking her, whose responsibility is it to learn to accept life, to accept and know, and adjust to life? Are you the one to do it for him?
No.
So, whose responsibility is it for you to overcome whoever betrayed you with the phone, whatever trauma you went through? Am I the one to control it for you?
Yeah.
So if my partner is unable to sit, when I step out, she starts to itch, to just grab the phone.
Yeah.
And to look. And she has that. It is that snoopiness we'll address as the problem. Because if I respond by just hiding,
Yeah.
are we solving anything or we are getting farther apart?
All right, let me push it a little.
Yes.
So this partner, let's say I try to escalate it, we go for therapy or something, and he doesn't change. So that now affects our marriage, but it's not a scandal for us to divorce about. So where do I go if I'm stuck on that?
It's okay, as we said, if you want to manage the problem like the way you would tie your car with a string, a rope, because the part has come out. No, you tie it to the rope. It's okay, tie with your rope. Hiding your phone with passwords and fingerprints is tying your car with a rope.
That's true, but now what do I do?
It works for the meantime, but the problem still remains there. Now, stop creating a problem than acting helpless. I told you it's the person who must change.
If he doesn't?
Again, why? What are you doing with the person who cannot change? Let's go back to the foundations.
Okay, I thought you'd go there. But now I'm already here. We can't turn back time.
No, listen. You can't turn back time, but you can turn back yourself.
Okay.
Remember we said you shall not let a person think you are with them even if they treat you like crap, even if they refuse to grow. If you have a medical agency and I needed to access your phones to help us, but because of your perennial insecurities, I've had to hide everything. Look at how many problems you're exposing ourselves to.
Yeah.
Just look at how you can't help me to look for my phone in the house because I'm trying to ring it and you should not pick it. I don't know where it is, but I can't invite you to help me look for it because you should not see it.
You should not even smell it.
It looks a small problem, but when we are in the bed, I'm still, my phone's under my pillow. I don't know, it's going as far as hiding it with a password inside the safe, and it's not money. It's not even precious. I'm locking it somewhere away from. It looks small, but if you don't solve it from the root where it is, it will spread.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it will spread. I'm just saying you are driving, your phone is calling, and I cannot help you. You're almost rolling us. You have to grab the phone and you're the one with the steering wheel.
Okay, help us, Benjamin. Because I know this spreads across many other problems where it's not a scandal, it's not big enough to end the marriage, but it's there and it's nagging.
What about that pimple on your face that is not threatening your life? What did you do with it? It was not going to kill you, but it is so conspicuous.
Yeah.
You still put out all the effort you can to deal with it, isn't it?
Yeah.
So stop talking about divorce as if it's the only motivation to deal with things.
Okay.
The death and the ultimate crumble, disintegration, it's not always the threat. That's why your body has pain, so that you don't have to be thinking about death when your finger is swelling.
Okay.
The pain itself is enough for it to help you to run and bandage it and work something.
So deal with it first. That's
Yes, and yes, we are saying when you notice that it is me who cannot sit still around your phone, make that problem the subject and don't move to anything else of our projects, of our what, until we solve this.
Okay.
Always make things that are problem, focus on them. If we sweep under the carpet, I learn to manage you by hiding my phones. I learn to manage you by just making sure you're not around. Manage you, manage you, manage you.
Yeah.
What I will do to manage you creates another problem.
Yeah.
And it eats into our connection and closeness.
For sure.
Because I cannot tell who you're talking to. So, yes, we are saying they should not become sacred cows. They should not become, this does not give you warranty to always, I'm a grown-up and you should not be looking to my gadgets anyhow.
Yeah.
This is a personal space.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm talking to my friend, talking just my life. So, your handbag, your phone, my wallet, some of these are just personal effects. And as much as they're not out of bounds, neither should you keep looking to them.
Yeah.
That is the phone. That should be the balance. I don't police you, but you don't behave like a thief.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not chasing, neither are you running.
Yeah.
Okay?
Agreed.
And emotionally, I don't want you to when your phone rings.
Yeah.
Are you a thief?
I get you.
The phone rings and you even become hypertensive. Do you know something? You bring tension somewhere in life.
Yeah.
They'll keep you on such. No, secrets are very expensive.
They are.
And you say people don't always hide their phones because they're cheating. They hide because the gates to cheat are open.
Okay.
Mark that, because people always, fine, let's see whether you find anything. Here's the phone. Check, check. You keep saying, check whether there's anything. There may not be anything ongoing now. But the very fact that you are so hyper alert is because you know those gates are open. Some people you flattered might respond.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you flirted verbally when you were together,
Yes.
and now they might text.
Some applications you sent might be accepted.
Where? Yeah.
Why are you deleting chats? Who are you hiding them from? Okay, if you're just clearing space, we can tell when you're clearing space, deleting things in bulk.
Yeah.
But why are you? So people try to normalize it by saying your phone's mine, and all that.
Yeah.
I cannot trust you with my heart, my life, my body, my DNA, my health, my everything.
Did you say DNA?
You're going to create something to be running here carrying our DNA.
Yeah, I know.
I cannot go that far. And then some technological gadget here is more private than our private parts. Which world are we living in? Which world are we living in? If we marry, let's be grown-ups.
Agreed.
And that's why, Lily, you don't jump to doing married things before you're married. Because these are the negotiations you do.
Yeah, you can't do that negotiation if you're already sleeping with
Yes.
someone. Yeah, that's true.
But kindly, love is not enough. The reason I tell pre-25s not to tell me about love is because they just say love, love, love. I was giving her love a chance, but I loved him. I loved him honest, just love. I felt, we love each other. Maybe this means love, 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 love. So annoying. You think love is a religion? So love,
You know,
love.
Kwanzaa, I was just thinking how love felt in my 20s.
Yes.
Was raging fire. What happened in my 30s? In my 30s, it feels so logical, like almost like
The true place of love is a foundation.
yeah,
But you don't live on the foundation. You need a strong foundation, but you don't live on a foundation.
yeah, yeah.
You still need a house on top of that foundation.
Yeah.
What is a house? Trust, loyalty, self-control, healthy connection, holding space for each other, being there for each other, going the long haul, being faithful behind my back, having my back behind my back. Those are the things that now make the house livable.
Okay. Yeah.
So-
And that's heavy lifting.
Yes. So don't just say because you love each other, that's why we are cohabiting. Love each other, we created a baby, love each other. Parents know each other.
Our parents have met.
So people have gone to so much bare minimum. When you go to
Yeah.
government agencies and you're trying to say you're married, they always ask for a document.
Yeah.
They try to go to NHIF or wherever and claim that you're married. Please, you need, where's the document?
Yeah.
You know, that's how life is. If it's not on paper, it's vapor.
Okay.
The last form of threatening your love life is when you become addicted to voyeurism or emotional dispassion. Finding entertainment from people's public display of affection,
Yeah.
public display of their bodies. And this can be so subtle that it's deniable, yet it is there. By just Instagram models.
Yeah.
You followed 50 of them. Nowadays we have so much soft pornography.
Yeah.
Suggestive content that may not be caught by the computer,
Yeah.
algorithm, but it's purely so suggestive.
Yeah.
And some people want that attention by throwing innuendo, throwing all these, and past watershed hours, some online prostitutes or people who do that kind of work.
Yeah.
Come online to strip naked, do this for this kind of money, for this kind of money, for this kind of money.
Yeah. Yeah.
A lot of immoral stuff.
Yeah.
But even in normal daytime, you can just be ogling over this person and the other one.
Yeah.
So it can be the fantasies and sexual entertainment, or it can be following the fake lifestyle and the exaggerated things that person is living on, and you're taking your appetites over. They were on this holiday, now they're on this one. They're on this car, now they moved to another house. Now
Yeah.
it can be just that obsession with whatever people are doing out there, and just feeling more and more dissatisfied with your partner. Feeling more and more
Yeah.
unhappy with the life you have, both of you.
Yeah.
This phone can be a portal to lies
Oh my.
Deception. And because you are grown up and there's a level that I can't keep monitoring which screen you're on.
Yeah.
But here you are with very curvy girls or very well built guys, you know, and they're taking you through a gym, they're taking you through a jog, place where they can dress very seductively.
Yeah.
And you're there, and you're there. You're there with them.
Yeah.
Let me tell you that this phone can create a mirage, an image that never comes close, keeps going away as you approach. A mirage of a person who took 5 hours in the makeup, in the sauna, to look how they look. Now makes you think your wife is not that pretty.
Oh.
A person who just worked on that to create an added filters.
Let me talk for the men.
Yes.
There's a reality show that I used to watch. Gosh, how will I say this and hide identities? So, a lot of men, I noticed a lot of men complain that their wives love that show, and the men hate that show.
Yeah.
So when I listened to the explanations, what I found from the men is like the wives would always like desire that kind of husband, that kind of lifestyle, the holidays they were doing. So I want
impossible gift.
Yeah.
I can't gift my wife a house, car, whatever, same year.
Yeah, I know.
We're living a real life.
Yeah.
So
I wanted to ask, do women tend to fall prey more to these reality standards that are set by...
I find that women are more drawn to the to concocted romance that is just plucked out of the movies.
Is it really concocted?
And men tend to fall for the sexiness of the female bodies and that are, you know.
Okay.
Like men tend more towards the sex like pornography.
Yeah.
Women tend more towards the fantasy like pornography.
Yeah, don't associate us.
You know, these people are in business, and part of why they need that to strike so many likes is because they sell the advertisement.
Yeah.
Again, as I told you, when people marry with trauma bonding, they overdo. I've seen the so-called influencers, and I can see this is obsession. This woman is not even virtuous. She's not worth all that.
Yeah.
She's a low-key prostitute.
Yeah.
She's very disrespectful.
Yeah.
She has such a messy past. She has never had any kind of dignity and honor.
Yeah.
But this man is severely lacking in his mother love. He was never loved by his mother.
Yeah.
And he saw a mother here.
Yeah.
So he's obsessed and he's worshipful. He's worshiping. He cannot question her conduct. He cannot tell him what she's doing. There is no respect, no standards. He's not a leader.
Yeah.
There's a place for romancing your wife.
Yeah.
But there's a place for not. There's this circumstance when you can see there's no order. There's no leadership here.
Yeah.
You're just needy.
Yeah.
Excessively needed. They have learned to say that guy is addicted to me. You know, they keep saying funny things publicly.
Yeah.
That guy is not one. You know, I don't want him alone. We can share. Those are things somebody is sharing, and you're praising them, calling them queen. They're just queer. We are not fools.
Yeah.
So yes, men were saying this is not realistic, and I hate to see it being mentioned or played throughout the day in my house.
Yeah.
Influencing the person I want to build a realistic life with.
As a wife, if I hear my husband say something like that, is that enough reason for me to stop watching a show?
I don't want you to stop because I'm not commanding you. I'm expressing my views. You should consider them. When we marry, we are trying to digest life, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not trying to order you around.
Yeah.
So what you want, you will do it because I'm not always with you.
Yeah.
But I'm just expressing, saying, maybe you thought they're showing us how we should do life.
Yeah.
But I managed to convince you that this is not even realistic.
Yeah.
You get to say, so I tell you what is real here is 25%. The things that are doable in our day-to-day life without cameras. If there were no cameras, these guys can't even do this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You wouldn't be doing this in private.
Yeah.
That guy brings you a bouquet of flowers that are not all out there with cameras and build up and reveal.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That's more realistic.
Yeah.
So the last way you are going to be very watchful is that does not drift you towards that make-believe world. And remember, the pressure you build is impossible to maintain. One reason I want you to keep that side of your life private is so that you can build at your pace.
Yeah.
Buy what you need to buy without having to show it,
Yeah.
without having the public voting, expressing opinion poll
Yeah.
on everything, even the meal you eat. You will collapse of pressure.
True.
At what point will you rest? No. And these other men are trying to, I don't know who got this idea of cross-dressing, so that now they are taking us to their homes,
Yeah.
where now you're dressing this way, the other one dressing this way.
Yeah.
We are joking with serious things. Identity, gender identity is important. Don't confuse your children. Don't try to bring the madness that is going out there in the world to your home. Yes.
That was a very powerful show. Thank you so much. And I just want to end by saying, please get yourself a copy or copies of Benjamin's work on www.benjaminzuluglobal.com. That's where all his books are, conferences, anything you want to know, podcasts, even the videos, that's where they all are. And also, if you want to book him for a personal session, you can book him through his website. Thank you so much for watching, and bye.
This is the Benjamin Zulu Global. Welcome our viewers from all over the world to the home of the Heartmans. We're converging to learn together because when you know better, you can do better. And a better life is what we all want. Better work life, better family life,